So the Champions League has been rigged and scripted for ages, and what is it all gonna be rigged for? Eden Hazard is supposed to be the guy for Real Madrid. He's a guy on the short list to be the Ballon d'Or just because I believe he's gonna ball it out in the summertime. There are two angles with Eden Hazard. He's been signed by Real Madrid to be the man. He comes back. He beats his former team Chelsea. He makes it to the final. He wins the final. He wins the Euro. He's the golden child of UEFA, of club football. So Eden Hazard grew up idolizing Zinedine Zidane. Is he going to have a Zinedine Zidane moment? And his teammate is also Belgian goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois. Are these guys going to win before the Euro? Or on the other hand, if it's Mbappe that's supposed to be the heir to Cristiano Ronaldo, then Kylian Mbappe and PSG can win the Champions League. And I believe that if Mbappe wins the Champions League, then that would be a great motivator for Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi to leave. If you're a Messi for Ronaldo, it's to win to give it one last go for the Champions League before heading off to Old Trafford. So Mbappe win the Champions League would be the ultimate response for Messi and Ronaldo. And what if Man City do need Messi? What if they can't make it to the final? They can't reach the final. They can't do anything until they get a real newborn king, a real messiah to put them over to the top. It's Lionel Messi that delivers Man City to the Champions League final. It's Lionel Messi that wins the Champions League with Manchester City. What if Manchester City do need Lionel Messi? And what if Kylian Mbappe and Neymar going off and you're stuck with Raheem Sterling, for example, and an old Aguero is going to leave? Then that is the moment that you need this big summer signing to keep up with Mbappe and Ronaldo and Lewandowski and the rest of the crew. Will UEFA punish the traitors? Will the people win? Will UEFA punish Florentino Perez? UEFA ensures that the ringmaster of the European Super League loses the final. And Manchester City was certainly not the first of the English clubs to drop out. So you had PSG that wasn't part of the European Super League, and you've got the first club to drop out, the first club to withdraw, which was Chelsea. What if the fans are so angry and so fed up with all of the protests that this is who they want? You get supposedly the good guys, Chelsea, which I'm not really buying too much because they still intended to be a part of this Super League. All 12 clubs had no part of having a preliminary agreement to be a part of this Super League before the stakeholders that were not considered were considered right after they realized how unpopular this is without consulting the fans. And so Manchester City, despite the comments from Seraphine that we welcome Man City back to UEFA, the guys in this that they're going to like is Chelsea and PSG. And Thomas Tuchel coached PSG to the final last year. Olivier Giroud, a Frenchman, has had 7 goals or whatnot so far. It's kind of interesting that PSG have this circular logo, just like Bayern, just like City, and just like there are many teams with circle logos that have made it to the quarterfinal, that made it to the semifinal this year. So if you go off of the rigged circus element, it's PSG beating Thomas Tuchel in the final. You could even say that Thomas Tuchel is this golden gem that he beats PSG in the Champions League final. That PSG is up against Germans again. Timo Werner, you call him. What nationality is Havertz? And so there's that. Florentino Perez, the true heir to Ronaldo is Mbappe. There is element to the Ballon d'Or segment that it gets you to think about Real Madrid playing in the Champions League final. But this has the good guys written all over it. And I can detail you exactly why we're going to see a comeback. Well, comeback has got Jamacha 26. We're going to see a comeback. Who is down right now? Well, Paris, freedom, liberty, French Revolution. We need a French Revolution over the people that have tried to break away and form the Super League. That's aristocracy. We need another French Revolution. And so PSG are going to deliver the goods. But can Pep win without Lionel Messi? If Pep wins without Messi, if he's just mastermind, or he needs Lionel Messiah, that you're going to make these guys look so good at the end. Mbappe is going to win the Champions League, and then Ronaldo's going to stay. People think Juventus are dysfunctional, blah, blah, blah. Then Ronaldo carries Juventus to the Champions League final, and he signs with Manchester United over next summer. Not 2021, but 2022. And then Argentina is just this functional team, and Lionel Messiah carries them over. So as far as I can tell, that is going to follow up with the Messi Champions League with Man City, and this is why City can't win. But Jamachi have come back. Let's go dig into it. I think I've gotten every single story out there. Kevin De Bruyne, and this is an element that I think will really help Belgium over the summer. It's Belgium chokers. De Bruyne doesn't win the Champions League. Courtois doesn't win the Champions League. And Eden Hazard doesn't win the Champions League. You guys share something in common. Outside of your national team, you all failed to win the Champions League semifinals. But what if we save the golden pastures for the summer, for the golden generation? And I believe that this victory for Belgium, I think, is a sure thing. And regardless if these Belgian players fail to win the Champions League, these guys are going to make it. But Olivier Giroud is something definitely part of the equation. And a Chelsea legend called out Eden Hazard the day ago. So the question is he really a flop, Hazard? Is he really a flop? Is this a scripted theater to where, a Chelsea legend says that Hazard is lazy and he's washed up and all this? And what if Hazard makes us just Chelsea legend eat his words? I mean, that he's become fat and lazy with Real Madrid. So I found this yesterday, and I found this very, very intriguing. But I have my own thoughts about it. This has UEFA written all over it, in my view. The evil guys win. Paris Saint-Germain is going to make it to the Champions League final, and it's not that difficult. I know this is a Man City cult out there that, oh my God, they're so invincible. Oh my God. City have a great team. I've already said they're going to win the Champions League someday, just not this soon. I ain't hating on Man City. They've got a nice youth academy. They have really managed their transfer business very well. They're not like drunken sailors, like Real Madrid or Barcelona or Manchester United. They manage the transfer market very well. But you know what? Neymar and Mbappe need their moment. Mbappe has had multiple goal games in every single tie so far, and so I'm going with the hot hand. These guys are purposely invisible. I believe that they are going to be very great again. We're going to be talking about Ligue 1. Pep is 0 for 3 against this Farmers League, and this is one of the two leagues with the real title race. So PSG are not a Mickey Mouse club, and you know what? PSG going to make it to the final 2 straight years, win the final. By that definition, I won't consider Man City a Mickey Mouse club until if they do win with Messi, then hey, PSG splashed the goods on Neymar and Mbappe, and Man City just need to get that world-class guy. And I think Kevin De Bruyne has had an off year, like Hazard, and I think this is when Belgium proved the skeptics wrong. And so he has had an off year too, but definitely the Champions League is going to have something to do with the summer of this year, and this is all the bag of goods that I have. That day, Chelsea manager got sacked and they win the Champions League, so that's interesting for Chelsea. That I think that element is adding up pretty well for a second leg victory. So these are my sentiments as far as who UEFA wants to rig it for. Super League, they have nothing to lose. If you ban them from the Champions League next year, they'll just start their own competition. As far as I can tell, the real threat of the game is globalization. It is a global marketplace of billions of people now. If the home fans don't show up, then they'll just be replaced by people flying all around the world and 300, 400, 500 million, whatever. And there's like 50,000, 60,000 fans or 100,000 for clubs like Real Madrid. The local fans of voice may be silenced in that regard. And so it's a real threat that we face in my closing remarks. And it is quite an uphill battle to prevent the European Super League. As far as I can tell, it is far from over. And, my days are my days are numbered. It's been like that ever since they changed the logo. So it's been corrupted. The president wants it. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. Club is embarrassed. It is not looking good, but I presented my second leg prediction, and I think now if you do the Jumanji comeback, that's going to be pretty clear as day.